Hey, trying to figure. I'm in the rental car, trying to figure out how to turn off the fan. I think I just figured it out. Yeah, close. I got it on low. It says off. Oh, there we go. Never mind. Off. Okay. Anyway, I just met a guy who. It's not a long story. It's kind of a short story. So I'll tell you. I was at the Goodwill one time and I had a really nice Dorfman hat that I found for $1, and I was walking around with it, and this man saw it, and basically, I mean, he liked it a lot, and I think he made one of those comments how people like, oh, if I'd have seen it first or something like that, being very nice, because he's a really nice guy. And anyway, I ended up just giving it to him. Say, hey, no, you can have it and go ahead and buy it. And he was like, wow, cool. And he said, well, actually, he said, I have a lot of baseball caps that most of them are like new or near new. Some of them are not, most of them are, and I'll give them to you, because if you sell on eBay or whatever. And that was a couple of months ago, and I had missed his call 2 weeks ago, but I just got his message like yesterday, and I was like, oh my gosh, he left me a message. So I met him today, and I got a whole bag, and it's really heavy, like many pounds worth of baseball caps, and I haven't really had a chance to look at them, so I'm going to pull out just one. So Steep Canyon Rangers, excellent condition. Maker's Mark, really nice condition. So I got a whole bag of hats to go through. And come to find out, he's a Braves fan, Atlanta Braves. I'm not so much a fan anymore. I used to be. That's the team I grew up. I was from Florida, and Atlanta Braves was the closest team to us. So I ended up being a Braves fan. But that was in the day. I asked him how far back he goes as far as being a fan. And I told him I go back as far as I saw Hank Aaron hit one of his 755 home runs in Atlanta, Fulton County Stadium. I saw Phil Niekro pitch his last game of the major leagues. In the major leagues, I think he played with some team. I don't know if it was the Yankees or some other team, but he was traded back to Atlanta for one game so he could finish his career with the Braves. He started with the Milwaukee Braves, ended with the Atlanta Braves in sometime in the mid-'80s, like 86, I want to say, 87. I'm not really sure. But we went and saw that, and he only pitched like 3 innings or so. But that day they handed out posters, like Phil Niekro posters, to, commemorate the day. So I had my poster, but when the game was over, people left their posters just all over the ball field. So my mom, I remember she walked around and got several posters, and I still have those posters. So I told this guy, I said, I'm going to bring you one. He was like, no, man, I'll buy it from you. And I was like, no, man, I'm not like that. I said, I'll just stop by sometime because he's at work, and I'm not going to say where he works, but he's here at work. I said, I'll just drop you by one. I don't want to charge you for it. I got plenty. So anyway, really nice guy. We had a good conversation. It's always cool to meet somebody like that who's just like got a lot of commonality, with you. So I got a lot of hats to go to. I'm going to go to the thrift shop. I'll let you know what I find. Sometimes I find nothing. And if that's the case, then that's the case. So anyway, I'll see you a little bit. In fact, after I come out of the thrift shop, hopefully I'll find something. All right, see you in a bit. Okay, I was in the thrift shop for about an hour. Of course, I talked a lot, shopped a lot. I got a nice hat for $1. I'll resell that. And then I found this for myself. It's a HD display 501 game, like that, and it was only $3. And Like I said, I got that for myself. I got this from my brother. He likes the old Dark Shadows series, so I don't think he's seen it in years. And then I got him the movie The Punisher. He doesn't get out. He's pretty much homebound right now. So I like to buy him things like that. And then I got a bag of jewelry. All these were $2 each, so I think I did really, really good on these. This cat pin is sterling silver, and it's really heavy. But it's marked 925. I don't know who made it, but it's heavy. So that was a good buy. And then I got this Christmas tree pin for $2. I think it's marked. I'm not sure if it was marked or not. I usually don't buy unmarked Christmas tree pins because they're not in. They just don't sell for much. But Christmas tree pins are pretty popular. There's people that collect those, especially if you can find some name brands. Okay, this is marked, but it's hard to read though. Yeah, it's going to take some time to figure that one out, I think. Oh my gosh, I can't read that. It's not a good mark. It's all smudged together. So I don't know what it says. But at least it is marked, and I will figure it out for sure. And I got this cool little pin, like a Oriental person. And I don't even know if I looked to see if it was marked because I just liked it so much that I said I'll just buy it. Only $2. I haven't bought a whole lot lately to resell since we've had this issue with our van. I haven't really felt like doing anything. And yeah, I mean, I don't see a mark. The time I don't look, then I end up getting something unmarked. But it's okay. It's like a novelty that should sell. Anyway, maybe I shouldn't have bought it because it is unmarked. And actually, I broke my rule a couple times because I bought something else that's not marked. This isn't it, but this is a cat pin. And this one is like a studio pin. It looks like it was made maybe in a studio. And I can see the last name. It looks like Brooke Andrews. So that's like a studio pin. And then I got this fish. It's kind of hard to see, but it's $2, and it has like white paint on it. It's one of those enameled, but it's marked Jerry's. GERR''S, Jerry's. So $2. I figured $2. I mean, what the heck? This is the one I knew was unmarked. I just got it because I liked it. But it's that kind of a pin, kind of an enameled pin. Yeah, $2. I mean, I shouldn't have bought it. Yeah, I know, but I did. This is the thing I think I like the most that I bought today for $2. It's a butterfly pin, and it's marked on the back. It's got all kind of marks. Let me see what it says here real quick. Yeah, Bow Sterling, BEAU, Bow Sterling. So it's not a high-end piece, but I like it because it's a butterfly. I think that's kind of cool. It won't sell for much, and actually I'm not going to sell it. I'll just keep this. I keep my silver. I have a lot of silver. I have several pounds of sterling silver jewelry, it's just going to only appreciate. That's all it's going to do. But anyway, that is what I got, in addition to 100 zillion baseball caps in this garbage bag beside me that weighs probably 20 pounds worth of hats, if not more than 20 pounds. It's quite a bit. I mean, it's filled. I'm excited about this game, though. It's it's got the little charging cable, so if it's not charged, I can charge it right here in the car. Let's see, on, off. Yeah. It's coming on. Supposed to choose English, or it looks like, I don't know if it's Chinese or Japanese, probably Chinese. I don't know how to choose English. Oh, there we go. Okay, ooh, I'll have to figure this out later. Anyway, it's time for me to go get coffee. Coffee. And then I got to go to the Dollar Tree because my brother, he called me earlier today and I called him back, and he needs a few things from the thrift shop. From the thrift shop. Well, I got him some things. I got him some movies. No, he needs from the Dollar Tree. Let me charge this more because it may need some charging. They probably didn't spend a lot of time charging it. Wow. Oh, I didn't tell you that when I was driving here today, I almost had a wreck. There was an intersection. I was approaching an intersection, and the light was green, and 2 cars were coming through the intersection. No big deal. But then there was a third car that I couldn't see, but it was behind these 2 cars that was coming straight. And this guy cut into the other lane and made a sharp turn in front of me, right in front of me, and I had to slam on brakes. Everything went flying forward in the car, and he just cruised on away like nothing ever happened. It was, I had to lock him up. I had to lock up the car because I didn't see him, because he was behind the 2 cars that were coming straight, and he really early cut into the other lane to make this crazy left turn. What's wrong with people? Seriously. Man, that had my heart going. Anyway, like I say, he just cruised away. Everything's good. I'm thankful that, I saw him, because if I didn't see him at the last second, I would have wrecked. There's no way I would have. If I would have been looking in my rearview mirror for just a second or two, I would have hit him, because it was that close. We barely escaped an accident, even me locking the brakes up. So, guy, wherever you are, I hope you drive a little bit better today, because, I don't want you to die. Anyway, I'm going to go. I don't know what I'm going to do. I know I'm going to go to the Dollar Tree, but I don't have any of my coffee making supplies. They're in the van. And we're not going to get that back for a while. Anyway, I could go to the bakery. I'll go to the bakery tomorrow, probably. Tomorrow is brownie day. I don't know what I'm in the mood for. I'm in the mood to make coffee in the car, but I can't. So I would go to my store that I like, that is part of the grocery store, the little convenience store that I go to all the time. Problem with that place is they have good coffee, and they have coffee creamer if I want to put coffee creamer in there, the powdered kind, which I don't use all the time because it's bad for that. But they have nothing to eat. They don't have any snacks. It's just a little tiny, little store. They don't have anything. And the things they do have are like $3 and $2.89 for just like a honey bun or something. These outrageous prices that everything is now. So I could go there, but they don't have anything really to snack on. I could go to my corner store that I like so much, but they don't have coffee creamer, so I'd have to drink it black, the coffee, which is not really a problem. Their coffee is not really as good as the previously mentioned place, but they have 99-cent honey buns still. Wow. I don't know what to do. I know you're probably thinking, well, you don't need a honey bun. They're not good for you. I know. I don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe there's a third option. I could go to McDonald's. McDonald's, they quit carrying their cinnamon rolls. I mean, they had some really nice cinnamon rolls that they could heat up for you, and it was really good. You ate it with a fork. They discontinued them, at least we're at my McDonald's. Now they just have apple pies and whatever else they have at the time, some kind of strawberry cream or raspberry cream or whatever it is. Probably seasonal stuff. Starbucks, nah. Too expensive. I can't justify that. I'm getting to where like I can't justify things that I just don't go. And anytime, like if you go get a cup of coffee and the coffee starts out being $3 for just drip coffee, that makes it like, I'm not so sure. But then you act the fact in that they spin the thing around and want a $2 or $3 tip on top of that. I can't justify spending $5 or whatever for coffee. So, I mean, obviously I have the money. I have $5 or $6, but I mean, I can't justify just throwing money away just because you have it. Now, if I was going to a restaurant where they waited on you and they came to your table and brought you stuff, I tip very well. I usually tip, sometimes up to 30%. So I don't know if that's well or not, but I think it's well, but not just handing something over a counter. I mean, I don't tip people at McDonald's. They do the same thing. They hand me my coffee over the counter and I'm like, oh, here's $2 or $3 tip. I don't do that. Anyway. I'm going to go. I think I'm just still real preoccupied about everything that's been going on with the van. I mean, number one, it should never have happened. Obviously, when you're in a parking lot, you should look behind you before you back up. And clearly this person didn't, because they backed up a long way to hit us. Okay, guys. Thanks for joining me. I appreciate it. As always, God bless you. Let His blessings just manifest themselves. They're all around everything. There's blessings all over the place. We live in the greatest country in the world. We have blessings and a plethora of things to be thankful for. So God bless you guys. God loves you. And I'll see you very soon. Okay.